Hello and welcome everyone to the Sky Coding. So in this video we will do the integration of AWS S3 bucket with the Snowflake for data loading from the external stages. In the previous video we have successfully created our AWS account. Okay, and if you don't know that how to create a AWS S3 free trial account, then you can watch my previous video. The link is given in the description box. Okay, so we will discuss about how can we create a IAM role in the AWS S3 bucket and how to do the create the Snowflake storage integration in our Snowflake, so that we can integrate our S3 bucket with the Snowflake. Okay, so we will discuss all those things in this video. Okay, so I have successfully logged into my AWS S3 account and now whenever you will do first time login here in your new AWS account, then it will show like this. Okay, I have recently visited these S3 simple notification service IAM AWS budget and support. That's why it is showing like this. Okay, in your system it will in your system when you will do the login of AWS first time, then maybe it will not show like this, it will just show support. Okay, so you have to just simply, first of all, let me tell you that how can you create our bucket S3 bucket. Okay, so for creating a bucket you have to just simply search here S3. Okay, after searching S3 you have to just simply select this S3. After selecting this you have to just create a bucket, because we are using AWS for data loading from the external stages by using copy command or by that snow pipe as well. Okay, so first of all, for that we have to create S3 bucket. Okay, so first of all, let me create a S3 bucket. Okay, so you can see I have this created this bucket sky bucket 01. Okay, so but let me show you that how can you create a bucket when there is a new account of you. Okay, so for that you have to just simply click on the create bucket, and after that you can give here name, any name is bucket name. Okay, so I am just giving sky coding. Okay, my bucket name is sky coding, and after that you have to choose the region. You have to choose the same region which you have chosen on the time of creation of your AWS account. Okay, so you have to choose the same account there. Okay, and after that it is asking for the copy setting from existing bucket. Okay, it is optional, we don't want any copy of the existing bucket. Okay, so we will not choose any of the bucket. After that you have to just scroll down without checking any of the option. You have to just simply click on the create bucket. Okay, and now it will create your S3 bucket. Okay, S3 full form is simple storage service. Okay, simple storage service, it is for just storing the data in the cloud. Okay, so let me create our AWS S3 bucket first. Okay, and you can see the status is successfully created sky coding bucket. Okay, so you can see my bucket is successfully created, and let me refresh once, and now you will see here two bucket. First one is sky bucket 01, which I have created earlier, which is on, you can see the date 21st December I am using this bucket, and this is sky coding. Okay, this is I have created at this time 1843 8 January. Okay, 2023. Okay, so after creating a bucket you have to upload the files, some files to the your bucket. Okay, so let me tell you that how can you upload the file. Okay, for uploading the file you have to just simply, first of all, select the bucket, and you can see this is your location. First of all you have visited to the AWS S3, after that you have visited to the buckets, and after that you have visited to the sky coding bucket. Okay, so let me tell you how to upload the file. For uploading you have to just simply click on upload, otherwise you can first of all create a folder. Okay, so let me create a folder for CSV files. Okay, just that we will upload CSV files in this folder. After that you have to just simply click on the create folder. Okay, by this way you can create your folder, and uh, you can divide your files in the folders. Okay, and suppose that if you want any other folder, then you can create that folder by doing the create folder and a name. Okay, suppose that let me select this folder, I want to upload the CSV files in this folder. Okay, so we will upload those files here. So you can see this is a path. Okay, AWS S3, after that buckets, after that I have visited to sky coding bucket, and after that I have moved to CSV file folder. Okay, by which you can understand that where are you. Okay, this this is basically the path. Okay, and after for uploading we can simply click here, or you can simply click here, upload. Okay, so let me click on the upload, and now you can upload any of the files. Okay, you can drag and drop, or you can do the add files. Okay, so let me click on the add file. You have to click on the add file, and after that it will show the system wizard. Okay, for selecting the files. Okay, so I want loading of this customer 10K. Okay, this is a very big file, so let me select some small file. Okay, so let me select this special character loading. Let me select this second one, third one. Suppose that you want two files to upload in one go, you can select those things according to your need. After that you have to select open, and after that it will load here. Okay, so you can see my two files are successfully shown here, and after that you have to just simply click on the upload, and it will now upload these files to the data cloud of AWS S3. Okay, in the data cloud. Okay, now you can see status is uploaded successfully. So let me close this, and let me move to that folder as well. Okay, so you can see we have these two files successfully uploaded in the AWS S3 bucket. You can see this is a path, and we are in this path CSV files, and we have these two files which I have uploaded. Okay, and now you can simply use these files for loading from the Snowflake, loading from the AWS S3 to the Snowflake. Either you can load these files. Earlier we have loaded these files from the local machine, that is our internal stage, but now we will load these files from the external stage. As my these files are available on the cloud, they are not available in our local machine. Okay, so that's why we have uploaded these files. Okay, and we will do the loading from this AWS S3 as well. Okay, so this is how you can create your bucket, and how can you create any folder, and how can you upload any file to your to your bucket. Okay, which you have created. Okay, and suppose that you want to delete these files, so you have to just simply select these. After selecting this, you have to just simply click on the delete option. Okay, so let me delete these things because I don't want these files. Okay, I have just uploaded them for testing. Okay, so you have to just type here permanently delete. Okay, permanently delete. After that you have to simply click on delete objects. Okay, now it will delete all the files. Okay, so let me close this, and now you will see here you don't have any objects in this folder. Okay, so let me move to the bucket. You can move from here as well. Okay, so this is my folder. I don't want this folder, so let me remove this folder as well. Okay, by this way you can remove the folder. For removing you have to just simply type permanently delete here. Okay, because it is very secure. If files are deleted, then they can't be recovered now, so that's why it is asking to write the permanently delete. Okay, so it is now deleting objects. Okay, just wait. Okay, so you can see status, my file is now successfully deleted, and now we don't have any folder in this bucket. Okay, you don't have any objects in this bucket. Okay, so you can see I have successfully created the bucket, and how to upload the file into the bucket. Okay, so that's all I have told you. Okay, create a bucket. Okay, you can create a bucket from there. Okay, so my AWS S3 bucket is now ready. Let me move to the home first. Okay, okay. So let me move to the home, and after that we will create a one role, and we will integrate that role into the Snowflake. Okay, in the storage integration. Okay, so this is my S3, and this is my IAM. Okay, so my S3 bucket is now ready successfully, and let me show you this S3 bucket. Okay, after that we will do the integration. Okay, so let me show you this our S3 bucket, and after that we will create our role for integration. Okay, so you can see this is my this is bucket which I have created now, and this is my previous bucket. Okay, and we will do the loading from here as well. Okay, we have this pipes folder, and it will show these of the CSV files which are available here. Okay, so this is about this S3 bucket, how to create S3 bucket and upload the files. Okay, so now we have to create our IAM role, and we have to exchange the ARNs. Okay, so let me select search this IAM. Okay, after that you have to select the IAM. Okay, you have to select the IAM, and then by this way you will create your IAM role. Okay, because IAM role is important for integration, storage integration with the Snowflake. Okay, So let me open my IAM. Okay, you have to just search IAM there. Okay, so you can see I have already these three roles, but in your system maybe it is showing 00 only. Okay, so after opening this you have to just simply click on this roles in the left panel. Okay, for creating a role you have to just simply click here create role, because we are creating role for integration. Okay, after clicking on create role you have to just simply select this second one, AWS account, and after this you have to don't have to select any of these things here. After you have to just select AWS account, after that you have to do the next, and after doing the next you will see some of the policies here. Okay, you have to create one policy as well from here. Okay, so you have to create one policy for S3 full access. Okay, so let me type here S3, then it will show all the policies related to S3 only. Okay, let me search this S3. So you will see here AW in the second number Amazon S3 full access. Okay, you have to just simply select this Amazon S3 full access. You are seeing this option Amazon S3 full access. So we are just creating the S3 bucket and we are just giving AWS S3 bucket as full access. Okay, so you have to just select this one, and after that scroll down. After that you have to just select this next. Okay, and it is asking for the role name, so let me give the role name as sky coding. Okay, so I am just giving the role name as sky coding, and you can type the description, or if you don't want type description you can leave it as well. Okay, and here we have to select the trusted entities as well. Okay, we will select these trusted entities later on. Okay, for this time just leave this thing. Okay, so I have given the role name. After giving the role name you have to just scroll down. Okay, after that you have to just simply click on this create role. Okay, now it will create a role by this name, role sky coding is created. You can see the status. Okay, after that you have to close this, and after this you have to just locate your role. Okay, so I have created this role sky coding. Okay, so after that you have to just click on your role. After that you can see the here path. Okay, this is we have visited to IAM roles. After that we have selected this path, this role sky coding. Okay, so what you have to do, there is ARN, this ARN, this is Amazon resource names. Okay, so you have to just copy this ARN somewhere. Okay, so let me just copy this ARN. You have to just copy this ARN somewhere and you have to paste there. Okay, paste somewhere in the notepad or in your notes. Okay, after copying this ARN you have to just paste this same ARN into your Snowflake. While creating the Snowflake storage integration you need this ARN. Okay, so but if you will paste this there, then your one time one side integration is now done from the AWS side. Okay, and after the pasting this into the storage integration of Snowflake you will get one ARN from Snowflake as well, and after that you have to paste that Snowflake ARN here in the trust relationships here in this AWS S3. Okay, so you have to paste ARN of Snowflake here, and you have to paste this AWS ARN into the Snowflake account. Okay, so this is basically the two types of two way of integration you have to do. Okay, so first of all let me copy this one, and after that you have to move to the Snowflake. Okay, so let me open my Snowflake. Okay, so this is Snowflake, and you can see here some of the definitions written. For ARN we say ARN as Amazon resource name, S3 simple storage service, and IAM is integrated account management. If you are a beginner then you must know about these terms. Okay, so these are some of the AWS requirement for Snowflake. If you are working on the Snowflake then you must know about S3, DMS, Terraform, and the Lambda. Okay, these are some required services. Okay, and there are lots of services which are provided by the AWS. Okay, but these are some of the required which you must know about. Okay, and if you are to learn about the Azure, guys, we are using AWS S3 here because AWS S3 free trial account is for 12 months. Okay, and if you will create the Microsoft Azure free trial account then it is for just 1 month. So that's why we have created AWS S3 account, so that you can practice of more time. We can practice in the 2-3 months, then you will better understand about the AWS. Okay, and this is about the Snowflake. Okay, written that what are the topics and what are the some advanced level things which you need to learn in the Snowflake. Okay, So first of all, we have to create the storage integration object and exchange the ARNs. Okay, so you can see this is my storage integration object. Okay, so for that, create or replace storage integration, and after that you have to just give the storage integration name. Okay, after storage integration name, you have to just type it is an external stage, and storage provider is S3 and it is enabled, so that's why I have given boolean value true. And storage AWS role ARN. Okay, we have specified this property of storage AWS role ARN. Okay, so we have to just paste that ARN which I have copied here. Okay, so let me move to the AWS S3 and you have to just copy this. Okay, so now let me copy this, so it is now copied, and let me paste that ARN here. Okay, so let me paste here. Okay, so you can see I have successfully pasted this AWS role ARN here. Okay, after pasting this, you can give storage allowed locations. Okay, storage allowed locations, let me tell you that thing as well, how can you give that thing. Okay, so for that, let me search here S3. Okay, S3. Okay, and let me open S3 in some other tab. Okay, so you can see I have opened this S3 in other tab, and let me tell you that how can you give the storage allocation. Okay, so you can see this is my bucket sky coding, and let me create one folder here. Okay, as I have created, but I have removed that folder, sorry for that. Let me create folder again here, pipes, and after that let me upload one file here. Okay, we don't have to upload the file. Okay, we will do the uploading later on. Okay, so let me upload the file. After that, you have to just copy the this thing. Okay, the S3 bucket, and you can see this thing. Okay, so for that, let me move to the properties, and you can see here S3 URL is given here, and this is ARN for this file. Okay, so we have to just copy this S3 URL. Okay, whatever a folder, whatever bucket you want to, whatever location you want to give access, storage access to the Snowflake, you can paste that. Okay, so we want storage allocated locations of this one, this folder. Let me give that here as well. So S3, this is my bucket S3, and this is bucket name sky coding, and in this folder we have this pipes folder, so I have given this access. Okay, rest of all I don't have these folders available here, so that's why I'm just removing those things. Okay, and we can give here comment that integration with AWS. Okay, and suppose that whenever you will create any folder in future, okay, so you can use just simply comma, and you can just simply type s3 dot 2 forward slash. After that you can give the your bucket name. After that you can give this, you have to give this forward slash. After that you have to type the folder. Suppose that I am creating csv folder, so you have to just like this way, so that this folder will be accessed by the Snowflake. This AWS S3 bucket folder will be accessed by the Snowflake. Okay, so we have to just give the storage allowed locations to the storage integration of this Snowflake. Okay, so these are the things which you need to know about the storage integration of Snowflake. Okay, first of all, you have to create the storage integration, and you have to just copy this ARN of the AWS S3, and you have to paste here in the storage AWS role ARN. Okay, after you can give storage allowed location, that's which folder of this bucket you want to access from the Snowflake. You can give whatever folders you want in this storage allowed locations property. Okay, so now first of all, let me create this storage integration. Okay, so for that let me execute this. Okay, so you can see my storage integration sky AWS int successfully created. Okay, so after that you have to get the ARN from Snowflake only. Okay, now at this time we have successfully done the integration from one side means we have just only given this ARN of AWS S3 bucket only in the Snowflake. Okay, but we haven't given Snowflake ARN anywhere in this AWS S3, so we have to just give the ARN of Snowflake as well. Okay, so for getting the Snowflake ARN, you have to just simply describe the integration which you have created. So let me execute this, and now you will see here, let me maximize this. Okay, now you will see here enabled is a boolean storage provider string, and you can see here one option will be there, for storage AWS IAM user ARN. This is fifth number. Okay, so we have to just copy this ARN. Okay, so let me maximize this. After that you have to just copy this ARN AWS IAM this. Okay, you have to just copy this ARN which you will get from the describing your storage integration. Okay, this is storage AWS IAM user ARN. Okay, you have to copy this ARN and you have to paste this ARN in the AWS S3. Okay, where you have to paste, you have to just open this is your ARN which you have done in your role. Okay, after that you have to just click on the trust relationship. After clicking on the trust relationship, you have to just click on this edit trust policy. Okay, after doing this you have to just you have copied this ARN now, this ARN. Okay, after copying that ARN, you have to just paste that ARN here only. Select this and paste your ARN here. Okay, after pasting this ARN, you have to just simply scroll down and click on this update policy. Okay, so we have done now two-way integration from the, we have also given this AWS S3 ARN to the Snowflake. Here we have given, and we have also given this ARN of storage IAM user ARN from the Snowflake of the Snowflake to this trusted policy, trust relationship. These are some of the entities. Okay, so I have successfully given this ARN also here of the Snowflake. So now my two-way integration is done from AWS S3 as well as from the Snowflake as well. Okay, so this is all about the creating role and how can you do the integration of AWS S3 and Snowflake. Okay, so let me summarize that first. Okay, first of all you have to copy create a role. After creating a role, you have to copy this ARN of user role and you have to paste this in this storage AWS role ARN property of integration. Okay, after creating this storage integration, you have to describe this integration. After describing this, you will see one option of file property storage AWS IAM user ARN, storage AWS IAM user ARN. After that you have to just copy this ARN and you have to paste this ARN in the trust relationship, and you have to edit this and you have to just paste this ARN of Snowflake here in the AWS. Okay, in the seventh number line. Okay, after pasting this, you can simply close all these things, and now your AWS S3 will be accessed by the Snowflake. Okay, so these are some of the properties, and let me do some of the work, then you will better understand those things. Okay, so so for accessing that folder, let me create one stage as well. Okay, so for creating a stage, you will also have to give this property that which file you want to upload, which file you want. Okay, so that's a thing which you need to do as well. Okay, so first of all let me show you that thing as well. After that we will discuss those things. Okay, okay, so guys we have to create a stage. Okay, so I have successfully created the stage. Okay, so that you will understand that your integration of Snowflake with the AWS S3 bucket is successfully done. Okay, you must know about the this thing. Okay, so for that I have created this stage is simple as internal stage. You can give create or replace stage AWS, and after that you have to give the URL that I want to specify. I want to access this folder sky coding and this pipes, and storage integration I am using this sky AWS int. Okay, this is my this is my integration. Okay, and after that you have to give the file format as well. Okay, so let me try once if it is working without the file format. Okay, so let me give the semicolon, and after that let me upload some file to this folder, pipes folder in the AWS S3. Okay, then we will understand that this file is coming to the Snowflake or not. Okay, so I am just uploading this file, and you have to upload this file, and let me click on this upload, and now this file will be uploaded in this location pipes, and after that this file name. Okay, so let me show you that. Okay, so you guys you can see that this file is now successfully uploaded. You can see this is path sky coding pipes folder. Okay, so now let me execute this, and now let me see that if it file is coming here or not. Okay, so you can see my stage area, stage AWS is now successfully created. Okay, now let me select asterisk from, and let me give the stage name. Okay, then you will understand that if integration is successfully done or not. Select state from. Okay. This is not a table. Sorry, guys. You have to just list the stage. Okay, because it is stage list at the rate and stage AWS. Okay, at the rate stage AWS. Okay, so let me execute this, and now you will see here one file. Okay, sample user email which I have uploaded to the Snowflake. Okay, so guys, you can see here you got this file sky coding. This is my AWS S3 bucket path. Sky coding is my bucket name, and this is pipes folder, and this is the file which I have uploaded. Okay, let me show you that as well. Okay, so you can see this is my path, and this is my file which I have uploaded to the files to the pipes folder. Okay, so you can see we are able to successfully integrate our Snowflake with the AWS S3. Okay, and this way your file is in now stage. Now you can use the copy command, copy into, and you can give the table name here, table name, and after that you can give the from this stage AWS. You can just paste here, and you can just simply load the data files into your Snowflake tables. Okay, so that's all for integration. Okay, and if you are facing any type of problem in integrating this Snowflake with the AWS S3 bucket, then you can do the comment section, or you can text me on Instagram. I will definitely try to help you out there. Okay, so that's all about the storage integration of Snowflake with the AWS S3 bucket. Okay, from the next video we will do the loading from the external stages as well, from the using the snow pipe and using the copy command as well. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Meet you soon in the next very interesting tutorial. Bye, take care of yourself, guys.